Maybe we're supposed to meet the wrong people before we meet the right one, so when they finally arrive, we are truly grateful for the gift we've been given. Maybe it's true that we don't know what we've lost until we lose it, but it is also true that we don't know what we're missing until it arrives. Maybe the happiest of people don't have the best of everything, but they make the best of everything that comes their way. Maybe the best kind of love is the kind where you sit on the sofa together, not saying a word, and walk away feeling like it's the best conversation you ever had. Maybe, once in a lifetime, you find someone who not only touches your heart, but also your soul, someone who loves you for who you are and not what you could be. Maybe the art of true love is not about finding the perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of my incredibly beautiful wife and I, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you all to be with us here at South Farm today. The moment I first saw it at the end of the aisle today genuinely took my breath away. It's a moment that I thought about and imagined a long time in the build-up today, but no amount of imagination could have prepared me for just how beautiful you look and how lucky and privileged I felt all throughout today. Looking back to when we first met and the journey we've been on since, our story's been pretty special. We met 5 years ago when Emma was home from China in the summer. We went on 2 dates in the space of 2 days, hit it off instantly, and I was really excited for what lied ahead. And 2 days later, Emma boarded a plane back to China. And I probably should have taken the hint, but we stayed in touch and we talked and we talked and we talked. Getting to know somebody over such a long distance gives a pretty unique insight into the person that they are. And the more I got to know Em, the harder it became being so far apart. 2 months later, I found myself on a flight out to Shanghai. Em will tell you that it was me that invited myself over. But I distinctly remember it being the other way around. So in preparation for today, did a little bit of digging and in fact can confirm that in August 2017, Emma sent me a formal invite to visit her in China. To some at the time, the decision to fly to Shanghai may have seemed a little crazy, but to me it was obvious that the world had put somebody incredibly special in front of me, and I wanted to make sure that I did all I could to keep her in my life. From that first trip to Shanghai, everything just fell into place. We spent the rest of the year travelling back and forth to see each other, and I knew that I'd found the love of my life, my best friend and the person that I wanted to spend my future with.
Good afternoon and welcome to the wedding of Emma and Luke here at South Farm. From earliest times, couples have sought to unify their individual lives through the security of marriage. Hopes, dreams and aspirations are brought together on a wedding day to be shared and developed in the order that lives of both partners may best be fulfilled. Today we see Emma and Luke take what is a decisive and momentous step. A step that is going to bring its challenges, undoubtedly, but with that, triumphs, consolations and very great rewards.
I call upon
these persons here present
to
witness that I, Emma Louise Newman,
do
take thee,
Luke Robert O'Connell,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Our relationship grew when Emma came home to live in Richmond. Still not all that close to home, but at least a hell of a lot closer than China. And Richmond became somewhere that we really both fell in love with. A year later, just as the world fell into lockdown, Emma and I moved in together. Living together for the first time during lockdown certainly presented its challenges, and we quickly learnt a few things out about living with one another. Specifically, I learnt a few things about living with Emma. I learnt that Emma's incredibly clumsy, particularly in the mornings, and I've lost count of the numbers of cups of tea and glass of water that she's splashed up the bedroom wall. I learnt that she can't live without a twice-weekly fix of avocado, that she loves a hot water bottle no matter what the temperature is outside, that she knows how much I don't like mess, and that I'm sure is intentionally messy as a result. I learnt she's great ability to make a decision on her own, yet still leave me thinking afterwards that it was a joint decision. I hope you all love the venue we both picked. I learnt that despite my best efforts, she's never going to be interested in football or supporting Man United, that she can't eat chocolate without a glass of milk, and that we need a lot of chocolate in the house because a lot of milk in the house because she's seriously addicted to eating chocolate. But the most important thing I learned during all of this time was just how much I absolutely loved living with Em, that I wouldn't change a single one of those things that are part of living with her, and that I couldn't ever live without her. Whether it's travelling the world together, spending 24 hours a day locked up in the house together, everything is just perfect when it's the two of us. We share the same interests, the same silly sense of humour that I get from Mum, and the same hopes and plans for our future together. I'm lucky to have found someone so beautiful, intelligent, strong, and wonderful as you are. I promise to always be there for you, to be the best version of myself for you, and to always keep you smiling. As we enter the next chapter in our lives, I promise that together we'll overcome any obstacles that we might face along the way.
You have both made the declarations required by law. You have made solemn promises and a binding contract with each other here in the presence of your witnesses, your family, and your friends. Today is a new start for you and your journey in life together. And I genuinely, the same as everybody in this room, sincerely hope that the love that you two clearly feel for each other will continue to grow, not just now, but for every day to come, and may that be for an awfully long time. I'm just moving slightly out of the way because I'm going to invite you to have your first marital kiss. Mr. and Mrs. O'Connell!
Thank you for being you. Thank you for being my best friend, and thank you for all you've done to make today as special as it's been. I love you so very much, and I'm excited for what the future holds for us. To my incredible wife, Emma, and to our long and happy future together.